What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are looking at some different types of GPUs out there being released by different companies, and your AM4 X3D chips, well, they're running out. But let's go ahead and get to today's video. Alright, so first on the topic here, we have Manley launching their variants of the RTX 5070, 5060 Ti, and 5060 Black Stellar GPUs. And this is what they look like. They got some pretty cool colorways and stuff like that. You know, pretty interesting take on the shroud design here. So a couple of options there and some images and things like that on how it's going to look. For DisplayPort, they're going to come with the 16, 12, and 8 gig configuration. They're going to be overclocked about 30 to 40 megahertz over the base clock. So that's where they're coming out at. Here's the specs, TDPs, and things like that. So if you're wanting to get one of these into your system, well, now you guys can order these if you guys want to, wherever you can get them. So I'll have links down below for you guys to check them out. But next, we also have Asus releasing the Noctua RTX 5080 GPU, 1500 I think, what is that, euros right there. So the Noctua edition. The card looks pretty sick, very old school look, right? You got your Noctua fans there. You got the Astro, but man, that card is huge. It's gonna be triple 120 25mm fan setups using Noctua fans. The G2 fans, custom vapor chamber, color paired with 7 8mm and 4 6mm heat pipes, a clear step up from the previous Noctua edition GPUs. This card is over 385mm long. Wow. But here are the temperature specs and noise RPMs here for you guys to check out. At 1500 euros, RTX 5080 Noctua edition enters the enthusiasts. And here is some of the listing there for you guys. And yeah, it is crazy to see. Great design, great design. It'd be cool to see these in like the 5070 Ti variants or their super cards when they do come out. But that'll be another story from there. So Steam Deck OLED, if you guys have some handhelds, you can now officially get a 32 gig version of this unofficially. Sorry, not officially, but you can mod this thing. So if you guys are wanting to do this, check this out. But yeah, check it out. Up to you guys if you guys are interested in that. But yeah. So from there, no more handheld news. Looks like the Xbox Ally launches on October 16th, as it is claimed. These things will have the Z2 chips, right? And I have held off for a while on picking up a new handheld. I almost bought the Legion Go, but I do love how Asus's ecosystem intertwines with Windows. I think it's one of the best handheld systems next to the SteamOS, right? But obviously you have to work around SteamOS to get outside party games and stuff like that to launch, kind of like with Battlefield and things. But this is gonna be cool. So here are the specs with the Z2 version of it, having 24 gigs of memory, which I wish they would upgrade it up to 32 gigs, because there's really not a huge difference in the Z2 Extreme with 32 gigabytes from MSI. That can also just be due to software. So I'm really curious to see what the performance would look like in real world with the Z2 Extreme and the 24 gigs of that memory. Now, if there's not a huge difference from the Z1 and Z2 Extreme, and you're talking like 4 or 5 frames, but we're looking at a $300 difference from the Asus ROG Ally X to this, I would literally just go with the Ally X or look at other options that can be more competitively, like I would say, better. So not looking too good. All right, so the next news here, AMD launches a Radeon RX 7400, and it has a TDP wattage of 43 watts. This is just going to be a media card, which is pretty cool to see. So if you're wanting something that can play some type of games and stuff like that, this is going to be, I would possibly say, better than like your onboard GPU graphics on your APUs and stuff. But yeah, this is it. So pretty cool. Yeah, excited to see that. And then from there, the Ryzen 7 5700 X3D reaches end of life as the CPU disappears from retail. So that is it, guys. AM4, if you guys are wanting to upgrade and you guys are still way back there, this is your last chance to grab the X3D chips on AM4 if you're looking to upgrade. So still very viable chips, things like that you guys can utilize, right? So if you do have one, I don't think you really need to upgrade for another couple years or so. I think you guys have some time on that. So with that being said, Colorful confirms a 5090D version 2 with 24 gigs of VRAM. Price is closer to the 5090D version 1. So if you guys want to read more about this is a bunch of things happening out there right now with exporting out and things like that. So but this is the specs of it. Essentially it's going to be like a 4090, but who knows, whatever. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is pretty much it for today. If you guys have any questions, please let them down below in the comments, and I will see you guys on the next video. This is Red Zone signing off. Keep it real, keep it hot, and keep it raw. Your normal 9 to 5 guy bringing some high quality content for you guys to enjoy. I'll see you guys on the next video.